Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Hardcore Explosives Only. I'm Isaacs, this is our protagonist, Hardcore Pete, and today we're gonna continue doing stuff around the Vegas area. We'll hand in those bounties on the fiends from last time and do a bit of trading. I'm pretty sure there's a trader in there. Maybe we'll talk to the first recon guys as well. They got some interesting stories.
Sounds like... I see you're still alive, and that's promising. Any luck on that bounty?
I want to claim a bounty.
That right. You killed one of the psychopaths on my shit list. Let me see the scumbag's head. God damn it. That's Violet, all right. You've made me one happy son of a bitch, you know that? Here, this is the bounty I put on her head. It's yours. Think you can take down another one of these scumbags? Up to you. But I can trust you to do the job, and I'd hate to see you walk away.
Actually, I have another head right here.
You killed another one. Let me have a look at the head. Yeah, that's Cook. Ugh, did he always smell like this, even before he was dead? And the fiends let this guy touch their food? Well, this is payback for at least one of my troopers. She'll be glad to know he's dead. Here's your caps. That's two psychopaths dead. If you can bring down the third, there's a bonus in it for you.
Alright, I'll go after driver Nephi.
You've got some guts, I'll give you that. Nephi is one tough son of a bitch. You let him get close, and he'll take your head off. My advice is this. Talk to Lieutenant Gorobets. He's in charge of Alpha Team, First Recon, snipers. If you're lucky, you can lure Nephi into the open and the sharpshooters can bring him down. You bring me the head, you'll still get the bounty. It's a better bet than trying to take Nephi one-on-one, but it's your call.
Where is Lieutenant Gorobets?
Out in the yard. Gorobets coordinates our sniper teams. He's been gunning for Nephi for weeks now. Only thing he hasn't had is willing bait. Don't have enough troops to order anyone beyond the fence. Not anymore, anyway.
Sounds like fun. I'll get on it.
Just bring me back that last head, and don't lose your own.
Goodbye.
Right.
NCR accepted and level 10. Nice. What do I want to do at this level? Might be worth getting that up a little bit. Maybe that as well a little bit. Yeah, we'll just keep going on the explosives. And I really do need this one. Where is it? Strong back. 50 more carry weight. That's excellent. I'll actually go grab that flamer and incinerator that I dropped at the end of last episode and take them into the trader with me. While I'm here, let me just... Okay. I got the quest, sorry. So if he's all the way over there... I mean, all the way, I think it's just, like, on the other side of the Camp McCarran. I've never gotten the snipers to actually help me with it. I'm not sure how that works. I might give that a try. Although I've heard that since they're snipers, they like to go for headshots, so it might pop his head. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But first, let's go to the trader, because I'm pretty sure there's a trader back here, and he needs help with some stuff. Okay, you go up and like back. Right? Yeah. It's a bit of a walk. And I think you have a quest maybe?
Did the Colonel send you? I was hoping he might have changed his mind.
You look upset. What's wrong?
I know. I've been crying. Stupid. I'm supposed to be a soldier. My husband, he's a ranger, and he got murdered by a pack of fiends. Goddamn savages laid his body out to rot. Brass won't say it to me straight, but they mean to leave Esteban out there. I can see that plain.
If your husband is dead, what does it matter if you get his corpse back?
You never lost anybody, have you?
I lost
Not like
Veronica.
this. Never had to think about that person you love all alone out there, cooking in the sun like meat. NCR never leaves a soldier behind. That's what the recruiters told us. Promised us. We believed them.
Yeah, I can see where this is going. I'll bring his body back, but it'll cost you.
Caps. This whole rotten town wants caps. Nobody does anything just because it's right. Fine. You want caps? You can have all of Esteban's back pay. NCR owes me, and I don't even want the damn money. Esteban's body is laid out between some
wow.
buildings, east of the Repcon headquarters. At least that's what his squad mates said. There's an NCR position just north of there. It's on the way. They should be able to tell you what the situation is.
Okay, so I just straight up lost karma for even asking for money. Apparently I'm a bad man. Over here, this guy, he's a traitor, I think. But so it's not a full-on quest, but it's an unmarked quest.
Listen, asshole, I know you're not really an NCR health inspector, so you can cut the restaurant critique routine. And I want my 50 caps back. Because I looked it up, and there ain't no disease called colorectal implosion syndrome. So I paid you to look the other way for nothing. Wait, you're not... Oh, wow, I'm sorry. You look just like... Never mind, sorry. So what can I serve you up?
There seems to be a few NPCs throughout the Fallout games, and even Elder Scrolls games, that just spout off an entire speech before they even realize who they're talking to, and they're like, oh wait, you're not who I thought you were. I've been staring at you for the past minute while explaining my life story, but never mind. Is there a health inspector bothering you?
That's nothing. You just look like the health inspector who stopped through for the yearly inspection a couple of weeks back. I was hoping I wouldn't have to wait another 11 months to see his crooked ass to get my caps back. Ah, well. Anything I can get you?
Got anything to eat?
Oh, yeah. You can order up anything you want. As long as it's corn or beans. Just kidding. Haven't you heard? With a few shipments from home and a little variety, the troops are getting restless for some quality grub. You can only do so much as a chef with just corn, beans, onions, and peppers.
Can anything be done to improve your supplies?
Well, we haven't had any quality meat in months. Everyone in the camp just eating beans for protein. It isn't pretty. Some of my kitchen machinery is broken down too, so we've been eating mostly raw vegetables. And I'm desperate for spices or seasonings. Anything, just something for the general mood around here.
Where would you suggest I find the meat in the amount that you need here?
It doesn't need to all come from the same source. There are a bunch of different vendors around who sell meat. Fitz, the Nashes, Crimson Caravan. We've never really tried to go out and organize deals with merchants to supply our food. Already having an overstock of food, we haven't needed to. But we really need some good old red meat on the menu soon. So I'm willing to divert some caps in their direction if they're open to supplying us.
What are the parts needed for the food processor?
Here's the list. We've been scrapping together quick fixes to keep it running for months. I think it finally crapped out and needs a full overhaul. It's the goofy machine behind the counter in the corner next to the stove. I'd be much obliged if you could take a look at it and get it fixed up.
Where might I find these parts?
I don't know. Try the various traders around the waste. Or the pawn shop in Westside might have some parts. Oh, I've heard of a place called House Tools you could check out. It's an old factory on the north side of Vegas. Just a word of warning, though. I hear no one who goes in there comes back out. Could be traps, crazy robots, or who knows what's in that place.
And where should I look for spices?
The Crimson Caravan would probably be able to arrange a regular shipment, but I don't know of any spices known to improve mood. Hell, we have a whole research department. One guy's even set up in the main terminal building. They're the ones who ought to be looking into it.
Wow, they've actually got research for spices to improve mood. Let's talk about something else. I mean, yeah, you're not like a full-on trader. I could have sworn there's another one.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Yeah, I bet it do. It's like the medical. It's all stolen. Okay. I'll just double check this one. Oh. Yep.
Howdy.
I need medical
What
services.
can I do for you?
I'm addicted to
I can
something.
give you something that should help. I need to see some caps for treatment.
That's right, I got addicted to turbo.
Okay, this'll just take a moment. There you go, all patched up. Anything else I can do for you?
I may as well get
What
a
can I do
full
for you?
overhaul heal. I could use some patching
Yep,
up.
you appear to be pretty cut up. But nothing some stitches and pain pills won't cure. You have the caps to cover the pills and treatment?
Pay 75
Okay,
caps.
this'll just take a moment. What can I do for you? There you go, all patched up. Anything else I can do for you?
May as well see
Here's
what
what's currently
medical
available.
supplies he has. I mean, yeah, he's got and he's got 2,000 caps. Is he willing to buy stuff? He is too, so I may as well dump off some stuff on him. And just see how much, yeah, he's willing to take. That one too. Did I accidentally? Nope, okay. Yeah, have some empty syringes. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, there is even more. I mean, this is an airport. Airports are very big places. Ah, here we go. The actual guy I was looking for.
Hey, you look like someone in need of a reliable supplier.
What kind of supplies did you have in mind?
For you, just the basics. Come back when you're a little more seasoned and maybe we could talk about other options. Bad business if someone hurts themselves using your products, you know. Gets all kinds of unwanted attention.
Does that mean I need to level up more? Well, let's see what he's got for
Take your
sale.
pick.
So yeah, there is a weapons merchant. Ooh, armor. Okay. I did talk about possibly wanting to up my armor game. I mean, that is a big jump, but oh, I don't know. Do you have any? Oh, yeah, sure, I'll take that. Ammo, not really anything. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna upgrade finally, get some combat armor, and we'll sell my old school armor. Oh, let's double check weight. Okay, it's only 5 more. That shouldn't be an issue. Yep. You know what? We'll ditch the hat too.
Give me a shout if you need any.
Because that is plus perception and plus crit chance instead of... So how are we looking now? Ooh, we're looking like Soldier Boy. Hardcore Pete, the Soldier Boy. Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm clearly doing a lot of stuff for the NCR. That's the way out. I haven't fully decided what what faction I'm going to go with. Obviously, at this point, I'm probably not going to do the Legion. Um, ooh, supply database. That's interesting. The Legion's fun to do, but there's just not enough content with the Legion, I feel. Like, there's just so many NCR places and locations. You know, there's Camp Forlorn Hope down here somewhere. Rangers Morales is like, um, uh, well, I can't. Oh, H&H Tools. That's the one he mentioned. I can't really show them all right now, obviously, but there's just so many different NCR places and places to work with and do missions for and gain XP and everything for the NCR. Even if you choose not to side with them, you can still get so much content out of them like I am right now. But yeah, that's another thing that they could do if they, remake slash remaster the game. Just add in more Legion content.
Hey, can't you see I'm busy here? Nah, I'm just kidding. This has to be the most worthless patrol duty on the whole base. They never attack this gate. They just put me back here because they don't think I can handle anything else.
He had me going there for a minute. Goodbye.
Catch you later.
And I mean, it's not even like side content like this. Like, even when you go and talk to Caesar and go down his quest line, there's just less to do in his quest line compared to Houses or the NCR or Yes Man. And yeah, so to try and get as much content out of this as I can, I'm not going to side with Legion. I might side with the NCR. Or probably Yes Man. Probably not House. Just because, again, I don't care about House. But we'll see. The music seems tense right now. Yeah, noted. Nope. Where's... Worth? Yep, cool. Okay, that's a whole lot of nothing. That has to do with the mission we got from James last time. Oop.
You've done a good turn for
Oh,
the
it's this
NCR,
guy.
Now we'd like to do one for you. Here's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Cool, thanks, guy. But yeah, so... And honestly, I probably won't make a decision until it gets right to the crunch time and I'm have to choose. Because I like to run around and do as much content as I can before then. Alright, while we're at it, Alice Lafferty, Captain Curtis, I thought I had the mission to investigate the intel leak. Let me double check with Jimmy. Yep, Jimmy.
Yes, what is it?
What's Maybe not. Let's do everything else first. While we are here, yeah, we'll do this one. Now, for this mission, I'm basically going to have to break a rule of the run and use a non-explosive weapon, being my fists. You have to interrogate this prisoner, which basically means punching him. Oh, they're under me. Okay. Yeah, I gotta beat him up and beat him into submission and get the information out of him. Look, it's not true combat because he doesn't fight back. It's for a mission, so I'm just gonna do it. Again, you can count this as a failure or whatever.
What is it? Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Oh, no, I do have that. Okay, why did I think this guy was the interrogation one? Anyway. Colonel Sue, I'm not sure how to pronounce that to be honest, wants me to help you look into the recent intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd, or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
Alright, goodbye. Okay.
Boyd's in there with the prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
Yeah, okay, so I can talk to her about him. He just said talk to Boyd about the intelligent leak. But also, yeah, I gotta go in there and beat up the Legion dude. Again, this isn't necessary for completing the game, obviously. I just like doing quests and missions and stuff. And I don't count this as combat or fighting or anything.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
It's like interacting with the... It's like interacting with something, or using the vomit rifle at the beginning of the game on the bottles. I don't count it. Because it's not combat, it's not fighting.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Do you need any help?
Yeah. So far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Why don't you just beat your prisoner senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR.
Nope.
Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
Let's go crazy.
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
I mean, okay, let's get
That's the
started.
spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
I mean, you know, there's rules of war and everything, but we're
Long time
talking
no
about
see,
Caesar's
Caesar.
Legion that crucify their prisoners. Or
I
burn
was
them
just thinking
alive.
about
Like,
That's so.
yeah.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours.
Let me at
I'll be
him.
back in a bit to see how you're getting along.
I'm gonna tear him up.
And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
Oh. You didn't take all my weapons. Yeah, have a grenade. Oh, it worked.
Holy shit!
Okay. I guess I didn't break the rules of the run anyway. Oh. Oops.
You weren't supposed to kill him! God damn it! Not only did we not get any information, but now you've ended his suffering too. Shit. Guess I can forget about a promotion this decade. Thanks a lot, asshole. Fuck. What am I gonna tell the Colonel?
Infamy. Whatever. I did it. Sticking to my guns. Moving right along. Have you noticed anything suspicious lately, except for old bearded men going around blowing people up?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
Anders is the one that Hugh sent to, Vault 3.
I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly. Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
Hugh, like you said it two different ways then, so now I don't even know. Anyone else missing?
Yeah. The man I'm more interested in is Corporal White. White had a lot of promise. Wanted to be a ranger as bad as anyone I've seen. But he also had some extracurricular activities going. Now he's gone.
I'll see what I can find about Corporal White for you.
Word around the base is he'd been going regularly to visit a hooker named Dazzle at Gamora. That's a casino on the Strip. Classy place. His belongings are up in the barracks in the concourse building. First bunk on your left if you're facing it from the center. I haven't had a chance to look through his things yet, so that might be a good place to begin.
Can you tell me about the break-ins?
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Would you be willing to give me the control tower access key so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
You said there'd been thefts.
Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions a dozen times. Nothing.
I'll keep an eye out for your missing supplies.
Good. The more guns you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being inept. Yep. See you around.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Alright, so I've resolved that. Probably not the way they wanted. Whitewash. Might do that. 3-car bounty, driving a fire. Still so much to do, but while I'm here, it'll... Okay. I'll go check his stuff. What's the time? Okay, so yeah, the late night. I mean, I can always literally wait, but the late night break-ins at the control tower can wait a bit. One of these ones? Or is it on the other side? Or am I just... Okay, no, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, here we go. His journal, Corporal White's journal. What's he got to say about things? Oh yeah, the meat vendors too. Oh, that's a list and a half, isn't it? Anyway. I pulled the log from the East Pump Station computer for the last week. Looking back over the past several weeks, the times are roughly consistent. There's definitely something going on. Water shouldn't even be going over to the west side, and yet the logs say otherwise. I know I'm onto something. West side, south cistern, a bunch of numbers. West side, north cistern, a bunch of numbers. Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Right. Let's head out. We got a bit of stuff to do. Let's talk to Gorbachets? Gorby. We'll just call him Gorby.
Sounds like we're running prim now.
Sergeant Bitterroot. 10 of spades. He's 10 of spades because he's not good enough to be ace of spades. And look, he's got comics under his bed. That's adorable. Actually, I'm just going to leave those. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you.
What can I do for you?
Major Daughtry said I should talk to you about taking down Driving a Fi.
Whatever you need, we'll make sure it gets done.
What can you tell me about him?
Not enough. We've been trying to put a bullet in him for a few weeks. He's strong as a Brahmin bull, and he's fast. Seems like he usually runs with a gang of fiends. Uses them for cover. We haven't been able to get a clean shot at him. Betsy swears she's hit him. Twice. But if she's right, it didn't seem to slow him down.
How good is your squad?
I've been sniping since I was old enough to walk. A lot of us sharpshooters get recruited off the farms and ranches out west. Comes natural to us. As for my squad, they're the best we have. My word on that. They're all handpicked, and I won't work with anybody who isn't up to snuff. 10 of spades is the greenest of the bunch, but he's a farm boy, like me. Shooting's in his blood.
I'm gonna need your help.
You've got it. What did you have in mind? You thinking of luring him into range of my snipers?
Exactly. I'll be the bait.
It's one hell of a risk you'd be taking, but if you're willing, we'll do everything we can to keep you alive.
Alright, I'll do it.
Listen, my team has a debt to settle with Nephi. We've seen too many of our boys get brained by that golf club of his. You lure him out for us, and if we can score some payback, we'll all pitch in caps for a reward. My team will take up positions around the old rock-crushing plant. They'll wait until they see Nephi, and then they'll start shooting. At that point, just keep your head down and stay out of range of his golf club. We'll take care of the rest. Get your rifles and move out, First Recon. We've got a fiend to kill.
Alright, does that change it, or... Nope, guess not. Okay. I'll try and lure him out. Yeah, Betsy, there's Corporal. He's got a different kind of guy. See, they're all... The First Recon's interesting, but some of them have some pretty dark stories that I mean, dark stories, and that's saying something for Vegas. So I might leave that to leave that to you guys if you guys want to, you know, check them out yourself, talk to them, get to know them all. And there's like 5 or 6 guys to talk to. Like, there's a lot of guys to talk to. Guys and girls. There is a girl. Yep, Corporal Betsy. And the good thing is, like he just said, these guys will put together some caps for an extra reward. So even if they... Oh, right, I should... Hold on, what was that? Grenade and... Yep. Even if they, like, pop his head, like, make it so it's damaged and everything, and Daughtry doesn't pay us as much for a damaged head, that's okay. Because those guys' reward kind of makes up the extra caps, and these guys didn't stand a chance. These guys are still running. I don't even know where they're going at this point, because... Isn't Nephi over there? Oh, wait, no, okay, no, yeah, they're going for him. I'll admit I do get a bit turned around in the overall Vegas ruins, because you get deep in there and they start looking the same. Okay, so they just walked over those mines. I might end up taking the light step perk as well, so I don't trigger traps. More just as a almost joke of a thematic thing, like I'm in tune with the explosives, they don't hurt me anymore. But that is definitely not a necessity perk, and there's several other perks I want to get before then. Oi! Well, I got their attention. They're gonna dome him or not? I'll do it myself. I'll go for Thanos, and that should be okay. And yeah, his golf club is a unique weapon. get some loot. Not really worth it. Nah. These guys, yeah, these guys had laser weapons. Which makes me wonder how they get them, but... didn't want to take it back. Oh, is that even worth 26? No, not worth it. And yeah, it's yellow and black with that ace of spades on it. It's a cool looking weapon. Like, I do like its unique look, but not explosive, so... Wrong button. Yeah, we'll just hold on to that. Now, Bitterroot, or do I just need to talk to Gorbachets directly? Ten. Is that you there? No, you're just a regular trooper. Betsy. Corporal Sterling. Oh, don't tell me you're the guy that's furthest away. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be?
You came through for us. I have to admit, I wasn't sure you'd make it. Means a lot, letting my team get payback. Here, we all pitched in some caps for you. Even Sterling, and he's famous for his tight wallet.
Can you tell me about the first recon?
We're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR. If you need a bullet put into a target's eye from 800 yards away, you call us. Some of my team aren't without their share of scars, though, like Betsy and Sterling.
What's wrong with Betsy?
Cook, one of the fiends, ambushed her and 10 of spades. They both managed to escape, but not before Cook raped her. Betsy shrugged it off like it was nothing, but her behavior keeps getting worse. Always making passes at every woman who wanders by. It's inappropriate for anyone at First Recon to behave that way. I could discipline her, but I'd rather she get medical help.
I could talk to Trauma about getting medical help. I could talk to Betsy about getting medical help for her trauma.
I'd appreciate it. As her CO, I could order her to get help, but I'd have her agree with the idea.
And what happened to Sterling?
Corporal Sterling was an NCR ranger until he was captured by the Legion. They tortured him pretty badly. He wasn't able to be a ranger after that, but his eyes are still sharp, so I had him transferred to First Recon.
Yeah, what is my... I think you either need a decent medical skill or speech. But we'll talk to
Never
Betsy.
seen you around before. What do you want?
Well, I thought you should know Cook is dead.
You killed him? Well, shit. Here I dreamed up this whole elaborate revenge fantasy. Didn't really think I'd do it, but as long as the tubby bastard was actually alive, I could pretend like I would. Here, I owe you. Take it and get out of here, before I indulge my inner bitch and spoil the moment.
Cool, but,
What a pointless trip. Here I thought I'd get a shot at that junkie bastard.
You should get medical help for your trauma.
The lieutenant's been talking to you, hasn't he? Look, I don't need a head doctor. I'm First Recon, damn it. You don't see the others crying about every little bruise and scrape, do you?
It looks like I might end up talking with these other guys anyway. You know what, we're all here, so let's...
Howdy. Name's Sterling, First Recon. Can't say I've seen you before. I'd remember if I had.
You remember everyone who passes through here?
Got a good memory for faces, landmarks and such too. Comes with practice, that's all, and a lot of scouting from place to place.
Any idea on how to convince Corporal Betsy to go see a doctor?
It's a pride thing with her, and totally unnecessary. I mean, look at me. I was Ranger Sterling until the Legion got through with me. I was bitter, but if I kept my mouth shut, the NCR would have discharged me and sent me home. Instead, I asked if there was still a place for me. Had to prove I could still handle a gun alongside all the recruits. Look at me now. First recon and still going strong. You tell Betsy that.
Will do, but interesting rifle you have there. Lever action, right?
I call her the Long Carabine. Didn't always have the scope. I added that myself. Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring myself to toss her away. Would have felt guilty to part with the old girl. The other snipers used bolt action, but Gorbets reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different, so long as I could hit my targets. Always a pleasure. Keep yourself safe.
10 of spades.
Hey, my man. 10 of spades. First recon sharpshooter. At your service.
You alright?
Oh, yeah. Fine. Just a little stutter. Had it since I was a kid. Doesn't stop me from kicking ass.
I'm sure it doesn't.
Damn right.
10 of spades. Where did you get that name?
The LT. Gorobets gave it to me. See, I wanted to be ace of spades, but the LT says, sorry kid, you're too green. So he calls me 10 instead. It's okay though. I get a few more kills under my belt. He'll move me up to Jack. Jack of spades. Sounds better, right? I keep at it. Eventually I'll make it to ace. Think I'll skip queen though.
Any idea? Oh, I'm trying to convince Corporal Betsy to go see a doctor. Any ideas?
Oh, but because of what that fuck Cook did? Well, it's not the same thing, but Doc Kusanagi helped me with my stuttering. The doc has a clinic north of here. Can't miss it. You should talk to Bitterroot, too. He's been to see the doc, too.
I could be a real dick, but no, I won't. Thanks for the tip.
No problem. Yeah, I'll see you around.
Never make fun of stuff people can't help like that. Instead, make fun of things they can help, like fashion choices.
I'm Bitterroot, first recon. You got a reason to talk to me?
I'm not condoning bullying, obviously, that was a joke. Bitterroot, you have an unusual name.
You trying to start trouble? Or do you really not know where I got that name?
Never mind, forget I mentioned it.
Okay, I will. Guess that's something I'd rather not talk about, that's all.
It's like a tribal name, I think, or something. I want to say he's a great Khan, but I think that's stretching it. I don't remember the exact details of his name, but I'm trying to get Corporal Betsy to go see a doctor. I heard you saw Usanagi yourself?
Ten of Spades really ought to keep his mouth shut, but he's right. There are a lot of things in my past I just couldn't leave behind. It helped. A little. Well, more than a little. Betsy ought to pay a visit to Usanagi since it can't hurt none.
Alright.
Morning.
And you're just a random. Alright, that might be enough to convince Betsy. Just imagine, I'm talking to all these guys, back and forth while we're all trekking back to Camp McCarran. I mean, technically I am, but just imagine we're not stopping and talking. Like, I'm walking along Betsy, having a casual conversation, like, yeah, cool. And then, I drop back, and I'm like, yeah, hey, Sterling, how's it going? Then I drop back, yeah, 10 of spades. And then I kind of rush back up to Betsy. Anyway.
Yeah?
The rest of First Recon all agree you should go see Dr. Usanagi.
This was none of their business. Or yours. You've got no right to talk to people behind my back about this.
10 of spades says his stuttering got better because of Usanagi.
He got better? If he says so.
I mean,
anyway,
yeah.
10 of spades is a good kid. Maybe I ought to listen to him for once. I'm guessing the other two had similar things to say. All right, consider me convinced. I'll go see Usanagi. You can tell the lieutenant that I caved, and thanks.
Goodbye. I do like the medical thing. If you have the 40 medical speech, I'm pretty sure, or it could be the speech. Either way, it's like, hey, you have a wound that needs to be treated like any other wound. If you got a cut or a bone or a broken bone, you know, you get it treated. So this is the same thing. Nothing to be ashamed about.
Hello.
And that's true for mental health, definitely.
What can I do for you?
I convinced Corporal Betsy to see help from Dr. Usanagi.
Yes, the others in the squad said you'd come to them about her.
How?
That's a
How did
start.
they say that?
Let's hope she sticks with the treatment as long as it's necessary. I'm afraid she'll ditch Usanagi early if she feels it's taking too long. She won't want to look bad in the eyes of the rest of First Recon. Do me a favor and let Usanagi know Corporal Betsy is coming. I'd like to make sure the medical clinic has time for her.
Yeah, I guess.
Carry on.
I want to go to the medical clinic anyway. You know what? Let's go retrieve that guy's corpse first. We'll go over to the grub and gulp. Yeah, and then... Oh! Oh! Fine, but I'm not letting you guys get the jump on me like last time. And it was actually really close to this spot they got me last time too, wasn't it? God damn it, guy. Why does it feel like my explosions are not even getting anywhere close? And I am very hurt. What was going on there? Sometimes the VAT hits the spot on, and sometimes you get some really weird stuff out of it. What is happening? Oh, grenade launcher's not even in my hand. Like, why is it acting like I exploded it in front of myself? That's weird. Like, it's actively like, hey, your gun just misfired and you blew yourself up, but whatever. Really? You're mad at me? It's not my fault. Wait, who's this? Oh! It's Veronica. Yeah, see? Right near where they jumped me last time. Veronica's still dead from it last time. Oh. And you and your dumb friend got caught up in my explosions. Oh, and they counted as NCR people? Oh. That was... Oh, well, that's what I signed up for, you know, that's the whole thing of it. But like they just like ran out from their thing to attack Legion guys. Like you see 4 Legion oh well, I'll deal with that later. You see 4 Legion guys attacking some dude, you're like, yeah, we'll just let him deal with that. But no, these people were like, yeah, let's get in there and with a freaking knife get in the way of the guy with the grenade launcher blowing stuff up. Ah, well. Anything in here? Nope, no point in going in there. Is there an NPC up on the bridge? Oh, it's just a bird. Just a birdie. Wow. Thought I did so good getting ahead of them, you know, spotting them and shooting my grenades off early, but nope. Not only did the dumbass NPCs behind me get involved, also my VAT shot's definitely messed up. Like, I swear they were just exploding on me. Now... Oh. So I'm very nearby to it. Oh, yeah. It's like right in there. What is that? Ah! What is that? What is going on? Oh my god. Okay. Maybe not VATS for a while. Like, what? Nope. Missed that one. Even that kill cam got a bit. How you doing? Ranger Jackson? Wait, so who was I supposed to get? Morales, right? Morales, or however it's pronounced. So no one cares about Jackson? Apparently not. And yep, this is what you gotta do. Literally just pick him up and carry him just off to those guys. And this can be very slow. I might actually cut this bit out because it's just slow. If nothing happens, yeah, I'll just cut it out.
I don't believe it.
Alright, here we go.
Who the hell are you, man? How did you just walk right up and pull him out of there?
Now both the Fiends and the NCR know not to fuck with me.
Yeah, well, it looks like it might be too late for the Fiends, but we got the message, loud and clear. We'll make sure Ranger Morales' body gets sent back home. You don't have to, you know, pick him up on your shoulder and haul him to California. Even though I believe you would if you had to. You should go tell Private Morales the news. I know she'll be relieved.
Alright, Ranger Morales is him. Private Morales is his wife. Or, I mean, yeah, his wife. Alright. Back to Camp McCarran. They're a bit mixed because two civilians got caught in the crossfires between me and some Legion. But somehow I'm the bad guy. Whatever. Alright, should still be... Yep, so it should be Dart Tree and then... Oh, actually, yeah, why don't we do that first? Because that's actually really quick. What is that noise? Something's
Welcome
freaking
to
out.
the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
Definitely want some of those. Corporal Betsy from First Recon will be coming to you for some medical treatment.
Mental trauma can be just as debilitating as physical injuries. Fortunately, I'm well qualified in such treatment. I'll make time in my schedule.
Easy done. I'm wounded.
Your injuries aren't too severe. I can patch the scrapes and lacerations pretty easily.
Here's the caps.
All right, sit still and let me work.
There's some kind of loose object in the background that's freaking out. Oh, it's fixed
You're
itself.
back. Do you need medical attention?
Do you sell anything here?
I have reserved a small part of my supplies for sale. The profits go directly to the purchase of additional supplies to help the less fortunate.
Show me what you've got for
Very
sale.
well.
Alright, she doesn't have a lot of caps that I can profit back off. Actually, yeah, I will take both of those. Thank you. What kind of implants do you have available?
I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities. Make you faster, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing. I've also got two much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage.
Definitely.
The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
I've gotten that one, but like I don't ever see it really work.
One other thing I forgot to mention. Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants. The healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you. Now, what surgery are you considering?
Strength.
I can implant the hypertrophy accelerator for 4,000 caps. It will boost your adrenal glands and quickly increase your muscle mass.
Yeah, never mind.
Very well.
Goodbye. Alright, so yeah, those are not cheap. And yeah, back to Camp McCarran. The physicsing sound effect followed me. What is going on? New Vegas is New Vegasing. What is the time? Oh, is it worth... Yeah, I should be able to quickly do that stakeout mission. Yeah, put a spell on you, but first, where's Daughtry? Can be a real pain to find. So he's standing over there, and sometimes he's all the way over there, and like, it's a big open area. Can be a bit annoying, but we got him.
Still working on that last bounty?
I want to claim a bounty.
If that's true, that'd be the last of them. Well. Driver Nefai. Nothing to say, you son of a bitch. No tips on my golf swing. Lost a lot of good men to this psychopath. Morale's gonna be better now that he's gone. Here's the bounty I promised. I guess we can send First Recon down to Camp Forlorn Hope. They need all the help they can get there. You've been one hell of a stroke of good luck, you know that? Those three scumbags probably killed 20 NCR troopers. And you bring them down alone.
I'm just that
Wish I
good.
had a few grunts as good as you. Damn good working with you.
Boost. I want science up. Having high science just makes Old World Blues DLC so much more fun. There's just so much more to do once you have a decently high science. Alright, we'll run out the back, tell Morales that we saved, well not saved, retrieved her husband's body. That was awkward. Is that actually... Oh,
First
no.
recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got a chance to...
These NCR troopers keep doing the pointing thing. It's kind of off-putting.
Did you start looking for Esteban? I guess my directions could have been better.
I brought his body back to an NCR position. He's on his way back to
You put him in a
McCarran.
box? With a flag and all? I hope so. He'd have been proud. You did what you said you would, and I owe you. Just like I promised. This is Esteban's back pay. Every cap. Maybe the caps are all that matter to you, but you still did more for Esteban than his own country did. Thank you.
I feel bad, but I'm going to say it. 50 caps, that's not a lot. That is quite a small amount. Especially in New Vegas. Like, the cap scale from Fallout 3 to Fallout New Vegas is just crazy different.
Hey,
Oh, Contreras, you were up for suspicion.
so you're back.
I
You
can't
need
talk
to
to you
clean up
about
your
it.
reputation, or you're gonna get me in trouble. I'll have to charge you more to keep from arousing suspicion.
Oh, is that right? Well, good thing I don't actually want to buy anything. I'm just selling to you. But that's something I should keep in mind. Again, I would usually keep that because it's a unique weapon. I like having them, but I'm not going to bother. It's easier for me to keep track of the stuff I got.
Thanks.
Oh wait, I can get out this way, can't I? Alright, let's go check that out. Oh, that's an actual makeshift shack that they've... Oh, that's like, the tunnel that the airplanes would line up to people would board that way. I thought that was actually, like, from the inside, I thought that was just the inside of the airport, but no, that's actually like a makeshift shack they've added on. Now, I'll just wait a little bit. Crap, did I get myself stuck somehow? No, no, okay. Because if we go in at the right time... No. Might have missed it. I might be a bit early. Yeah, the access log. So we got enter at, like 6 a.m. 12, I think. And then, yeah, Tuesday, like 1 a.m. Monday around 1 a.m. So if I wait till around 1 a.m. just after midnight. So even, yeah, just 1 hour. Just make sure I'm not in front of them.
Lupa, this is Frumentarius Picus. Over.
Go ahead, Picus.
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
10-4, Picus. Fiends will be alerted.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. Over.
How long?
Couple of minutes. Over.
10-4.
Oh dear. He's put a bomb on the train. Run, run. I mean, this is... If there was ever a time for a sprint button in the game, it'd be now. But I'm running. Out of my way! Out of my way! There's a bomb on the train! There's a bomb on the train! We got this. Defuse the charge. Now we go report back to Hugh or Sue or Jimmy. We'll just call him Jimmy.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
Oh yeah, he said his office was above hers, but he was over there interrogating. Anyway.
Yes? What is it? No? What happened?
It was Curtis, the guy that you told me to ask to solve this.
Curtis? He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve. I'll have Curtis taken into custody. If he lets himself be taken alive, that is.
How are things for the NCR going around here now?
Could be better, I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. That's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan.
Where does
Now
that
we're
leave
trying
you?
to secure the strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers, because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning.
Sounds like you guys are in a shit position.
Bye.
Alrighty. Next time, we'll be having a look at, yeah, these ones. Hard Luck Blues, investigate the pump station. Return to McLafferty, where the grass stands. That's Vault. Ooh, that might be a bit further away. Might have to wait for that one. But yeah, there's a few. There's always more to do, more quests to do. Just keep hanging around. We might go into Vegas and Freeside. We do have that whitewashed quest to go and talk to Dazzle. For now, we will call it an episode there. Yeah, next time we've got so many more quests to keep doing. A few more for McCarran, a few more in the greater Vegas area. We might duck into Freeside and New Vegas and start on a few there. But yeah, we've got our new look with our hat and our armor. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me and Hardcore Pete, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.